I started off, I guess you could say, my producer journey watching soap operas. And I love watching, of course, General Hospital, All My Children, right? You know, all the archaic shows. And I love the story format, like that one person story interlaps with this person, and I just love the formation of that. And so it started with me just writing little short creative stories of my own when I was in like middle school. Okay. And then let's fast forward to after I graduated from Cleveland Central Catholic High School. Shout out to my class of 2010. After I graduated, I knew I wanted to do something creative. I always wanted to be a film director. That was always my goal because I love just that creative aspect, right? So when I get to Tri-C, okay, the very first... Why did you go to Tri-C? So I went to Tri-C because I wasn't ready to actually embark on a university. I didn't know exactly what school I wanted to go to. And I didn't want to pawn all that money into all these student loans and that. I knew that immediately, that I wanted to find the most cost-effective route. And I also had a good job at the time. Yep. Like, I was one of those people that worked and went to school at the same time. So, luckily, my employer was very lenient with me as far as balancing my school and working for them. And so, when I went to Tri-C, I want to say the first week, I'll never forget it, one of my high school friends came up to me, because I was majoring originally to become an English teacher. I wanted to follow kind of my mom's footsteps of being an educator. And my friend was like, hey, Portia, the newsroom back here, the Voice newspaper, she's like, hey, they're looking for writers, and I know that you're really good at writing. Why don't you go back there and, talk and see how you can, navigate your way in there? And sure enough, the first day I went in there, I never left. And so I changed my major to focusing on communications and, journalism. And I'm grateful. Like, when I look at my career path now, when I embarked on that journey of journalism, right? Some people know that I am an award-winning journalist through the SPJ. One of the stories that we covered, the Society of Professional Journalists. So some people, when you actually look up my name, you'll see that the story that we covered from Tri-C was there was a student worker who was fired over a 15-year felony. When it's like realistically the college really was in a bad light when they did that, but we were able to get her job back. The story was picked up by WKYC and some of the other... What's WKYC? WKYC TV. The local TV station here. Yep. And then also CNN. So a lot of people picked it up because then, like, again, not to put the college in a bad light, but it posed questions to what is their hiring practices. And again, considering that the student has been clean for all these years, it's like, what's going on here? So I'm glad that, I embarked on that journey and got that experience because it's really helped me to be the producer who I am today. And then once I graduated from Tri-C, I embarked on my journey to Kent State University and I switched from print to broadcast. So at Kent State, I was a part of TV2, their internal news station inside of there, and also Black Squirrel Radio, their online radio station. So I was doing both simultaneously, and again, still using those journalism skills that I had acquired from doing reporting at Tri-C. And then I was one of those lucky people, when I graduated from Kent State, I landed my dream job as a TV producer for an NBC affiliate out of state. And I have to share this story, Coffee, because some people don't know that I actually applied for that job as a joke. Like, I'll be really honest with you. Right? I applied as a joke. I found it on Facebook, in a Facebook group, and I said, let me try my hand at this one. I didn't think I was going to get it. So I sent in my reel at the time, those demo reels you have to, along with my resume and a cover letter and that. And within an hour after I sent all my information, I got a phone call. I'll never forget it. Hey, Portia, this is, so-and-so from the TV station. We got your resume and reel. Do you have a couple of minutes to talk? And I was like, oh, man, this is real. And so I talked to them on the phone. Then the week after, they did a Skype interview with me because Skype was popular then. This was 2016. And after the Skype interview, they emailed me to do an in-person interview. So they flew me down to the station. This is something that you see in movies. Like, they flew me down to the station. They paid for me to stay in this 5-star hotel. And the hotel, I'm telling you, when you jump into the mattress of this hotel, you literally sink. That's how like cushion it was. You literally sink to the bottom. There, even the bathroom of this, I love sharing this story because it really attests to like my journey of where I am today.
Oh yeah.
And even the shower at this hotel had two jets. I've never seen that before.
Yep.
And I remember being at the station, being interviewed, talking to all the talent and staff there, and I'm like, oh, this is home for me. And sure enough, the proof is in the pudding. 2 weeks after I got back home and everything, they offered me a position. And I said, oh, cool. So in October 2016, I embarked on my big girl job, what I call it. And here's where I like to say that my dream turned into a nightmare, where the position that I had, it didn't satisfy me in the way that I wanted. I was happy that I got it, but there was a part of me that once I mastered the job within 2 weeks, I knew the whole routine and everything like that. I was like, there's more to me than this.